Hello, welcome back. We claimed the throne. Nice. It's another 100 gold a month for us. Probably should have renamed this guy. Didn't think about that. I'll do that soon. We did a bunch of spells as usual. We found a blasted heath with auspex. That's 2 gems, pretty nice. And then we manually searched and found a howling gorge, which is another gem. Maybe it's the other way around and this one's the 2 and the other one's 1. Either way, we've now got 3 additional gems per turn. And why can't I just have nice things? Why does stuff like this have to happen to me? Atlantis decided to dispel Ghost Ship Armada. It was nice while it lasted, you know, we got to see it in action for a single turn. You know, don't be sad that it's gone, be happy that it happened at all. No, this sucks, I want my Ghost Ship Armada back. So we spent, what, 100 water gems in order to generate 71 gold and turn an Atlantean province independent. And now it's gone. I hope Itsmu put some suitable music over this. This is maybe the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Alright, anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, we did usual stuff, a couple of battles then. So we saw Atlantis taking back a different independent province. There's nothing here. This is the province with the horror though. So here's Zelion the Golem. He's dual-wielding brands, got an iron face, elemental armor, boots of quickness, bedlam might. I don't think Ring of Regen works on golems. He ethereals himself, does astral shield, and then takes that province. And it then gets attacked by some kind of horror. Let's see. Yeah. The golem then casts something else, which I thought was pretty cool. I want to turbo through it. Let's see. He's punching. Now he casts Gift from Heaven. Not to be confused with Gifts from Heaven. There's a single meteor. Misses, unfortunately. Oh, he punched it to death. He picked up a limp there, but he dispatched the horror. That's over here. So this province was neutral for a long time because of that horror. You can see he also took back this province with a similar golem, I assume. Lots of golems around here now. Other battles then, we also saw a battle in Urmor, putting Ur's cat back under siege. Nothing really here anymore. So there's a... He did lose a mage, and 3 more equites. But I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that AI probably doesn't have much left. So they might be about to disappear from the game. I suppose they still have this fort as well. Who knows what's here. Events then, in Dark Woods we got Heat +3. In Tech Regis we got 570 gold, 3 gems and a handful of acorns. Witch's Copse we got 5 earth gems. And in Dark Woods, some people emigrated. There you go. We also cured a disease. Guess what? A commander here got a disease. It does have a disease site. Okay. So I'm not crazy. But that's good. I've started recruiting sisters. And I'm going to get some nuns this turn. Probably slightly more useful, I don't know. They're priests. So we'll put a load of disease healers in the fort. We've got the Cure Elixir still. We've got Woodhenge Druids on standby if they really need to cast Cure Disease. So we'll make sure that there's lots of disease healers here, and I'll try to just summon, well, inanimate things, I suppose. I wonder if this guy's going to attack me. Really, that's too small an army to try and go after this. Who knows, though? Yeah. So, since that's it for messages, yeah, over here, I was going to try and, like, just push Irma off as cap and walk up towards Atlantis, but he just holds so much territory around here now. I don't really want to get into some kind of war with him just to get to this throne. So I'm not going to bother. I'm going to come back over here and just go after this throne instead. We're going to have to push through Pan at some point anyway. So we'll go after this throne and this throne, I guess. See if we can smash one of Pan's armies. And then we'll roll straight up towards this throne, I guess. Or this one. I'm sort of slowly moving scouts over here to see what this throne looks like. Maybe this region's easier, who knows. But we currently have 4 thrones, if you count the Throne of Death that I haven't claimed yet. So if we can get these 3, we win the game. We need to be working towards that somehow. I don't feel as good about this now. Oma has loads of stuff over here that we have to fight through. When all we really want to do is take that throne. I don't think it's worth pissing off another player who we don't actually need to get into a war with. So, movements now are more in a kind of westerly direction, kind of slowly moving stuff back over this way now. It's just all the stuff that's over here. The 2 big thugs, Moon Explodes and Sun Explodes, are going to head quite deep towards my homeland though, just in case Atlantis starts raiding me or something, so that they're in sort of strike distance. Golems are magic beings, and we do have like 1 thug with an Elfbane, so it'll be quite good against them, I suppose. We can start forging some more of those if we need to. And that's really all that's happening over here. My god, I forged a water lens for her a couple of turns ago, which gives her increased water range. She's going to sit on the Throne of Water as well, which will also give her some water range, I think. Yeah. So she'll be able to do very long range Living Mercuries, which would be cool. And that's really all that's happening over here, just some basic movements. But we're going to try and go after this throne now, which is still puny and very weakly defended, so maybe this also has a disease site. No, my scout's been here for a while. Don't know, I wonder why this is so lightly defended. Maybe it's some kind of trap. We also summoned our first Care this turn. These are really cool. They have Fear 6, well I guess it's Fear 5 with Death 1. They're ethereal and invisible, so they're a lot like my own units. And Storm Immune and a Spirit Sight. They do generate a small amount of unrest, so they're probably not the most ideal Blood Hunters. But they're what I've got. These would be really cool to thug out as well, actually. You probably just, if I just start summoning like one of these every turn, just give it an Elfbane, and set it to attack largest immediately, they'd probably be quite good counter thugs against golems, right? They have a very high attack skill. That's only going to go up if we want to boost it, give them some experience. They're cool, yeah. Flying, map move 22. They're as mobile as my Sultans. They'd also be able to lead a lot of undead if we start summoning them. Yeah, they've got lots of uses, but for now they're just going to blood hunt. It's a bit boring, but going to move them down into Mountains overnight. We'll start blood hunting there. We can summon another 2 of those guys. So my hero is still just doing that. They'll move to mountains, forge themselves a Sanguine Dowsing Rod, and then just start blood hunting. And try and generate, hopefully, like 30 blood slaves a turn. Currently generating 5 from sites. So yeah, that's the plan there still. My god, I might start having her just forge clams. Because I've been slowly like moving a couple of Astral Mages around. I think there's a few here now, yeah. I think having a few Astral Mages with the clams that they can cast that Mist Form buff would probably be quite good. I think there's a few Astral Mages here still too, right? Yeah, there's loads. So she might just do that for a while. She's my only Water Nature Mage, so... It would be nice to still have Water Gems and summon like a Kithiad and stuff like that, but... Well, can't do that now. So she might do that instead. I do have the Water Mage now doing some site searching to use water for. Maybe he'll find some more water sites for us. The swamp we just took also has a water site, which is cool. That's 1 water gem per turn. Not really doing much else. I'm going to start doing some summons in Trollland. I've given this guy a bunch of items, and I'm moving some Astral Mages into this province too. I think that's pretty much it. Am I forging anything else? Still doing Thistle Maces. Earth Boots, Alquills. Lots of summons. Forging the Flying Carpet now for my my new Bishop Fish. And I've got a guy in Hinnom who's summoning some Angry War Trolls. Try and build up some more of those guys. We're going to walk towards Pan. And then we'll take it from there, I suppose. Research still just looks like this. We're almost at Conjuration 7. We can try summoning some Zmei as well. See what those guys are like. And that's it for turn 49, so thanks for watching. And I'll see you next turn. Hello, welcome back. I got 2 research targets done. Conjuration's now done, so we can try summoning some Zmei, which I'm doing this turn. Alteration to the next target, we'll try and get that Fog Warriors buff. Army of Fog. There's a few weird things in here though now. So we can do the Greater Swarm, which is 15 plus 3 effect Swarm, requires a gem. We've got a big Rust spell my god can do that also does Decay. This hits everybody though, including friendlies, so I'm not sure we'll use it. I can do Body Ethereal and Extended Averted Fate, which gives you Twist Fate and Fool's Luck. Not sure if I want that though. A couple more self buffs, another 15 cold resist self buff, but I've already got one of those. Yeah, there's lots of weird stuff in there. We'll keep going for Army of Fog. It'd be nice to go up Thaumaturgy next, even if we're not going for Purgatory, because there is the there's Knowledge of the Birds at 6, which I'm pretty sure is just, what's it called? Akashic Record? Or Akashic Knowledge? It's a site searching spell that searches all paths. So that'd be quite nice. It's only 14 air gems, and we make about 19 air gems per turn, so we could switch to just casting that every turn. Pretty good. That's how research looks anyway. Lots of summons as usual. Did we find sites? I think we found... Oh yeah, this was the big one. So we found a Statue of the Sitting God in Ungbeloth, which is an enchantment bonus. That's kind of nice. So I'd like to put a lab up here and... well, when I get to this turn, I'll talk through what I'm going to use that for, but that's a big one because it gives you the enchantment bonus. We also found no other sites? I thought we found some more. I guess not. Summon another Care. So we're a battle between Russ and Pan. Could Russ be mounting a comeback? I'm not sure. They still seem to have their cap, so maybe. And then 3 events in Deep Forest, we got a couple of gems. Mountains Overnight, we got 90 gold and a Kitharonic Lion Pelt. And Resting Heights, we got 400 gold. That's not too bad. Discovered a Scout, lost a Scout, cured 3 diseases, and did some patrolling in Mountains of Evernight. So there we go. Yeah, lots of arrows this turn. There's a few bits and pieces happening. I'm still doing lots of forging. I've written everything down. We're forging a Rainbow Armor, 2 more Thistle Maces, Earth Boots, Sanguine Dowsing Rod, a Bag of Wine, and another Flying Carpet. Forging the Sanguine Dowsing Rod here in Mountains Overnight. We'll start doing blood hunting here, see what happens. See how many blood slaves we generate. We did actually catch some with our mage. He caught 8 blood slaves, even though he's got no paths in blood magic. Congrats. So there we go. Up here the plan is still the same. I'm just going to pull back and move towards Pan. It's all very strange to me that there's nothing in the throne, but there is in the big fort adjacent to it. I wonder if there's anything special here that's more important than a throne. Not sure. But yeah, but still just slowly moving things over. I'm going to forge a couple more Flying Carpets so that we can move the trolls around a bit more easily. Because they're very slow. So we can fit 4 trolls on a Flying Carpet. That'll let them move around a bit better. So I'm gradually moving trolls forwards now. There's 3 heading to Neotha, and there's 4 heading to White Harbour. So those guys will slowly start moving towards this fort. Everything else can get there pretty quickly though, so we can just delay a couple of turns while the rest of my army moves over. A couple of these guys are very slow. They're going to have to walk through the Well of Pestilence site, which is unfortunate. I guess I could make the sisters move with them. Nuns. We are recruiting more. Yeah, maybe we should do that. Let's have the nuns go with the guys moving through the Well of Pestilence. Slowly cure disease while we're moving. Still got a disease on this guy here in this fort, so we need to put more disease healers here, but we've got the sisters on the way at least. While I'm doing all that, I'm moving some stuff to Ungbeloth as well. The 2 big guys are going to head here. This has the Statue of the Sitting God, so I would like to put a lab here. Maybe try and make use of it. It's a bit awkward because it's so vulnerable to Pan. So if we start trying to build stuff up here, it's kind of, yeah. I'm not sure how viable that'll be. But let's at least plan for the future. So we'll try and get a lab down here. I alchemized some gems into water gems to summon a Kokithiad. So we'll summon one of those at my god. And next turn we'll give them a death booster and send them over here. And try and start summoning loads of skeletons each turn. We'll see how it goes. Enchantment rituals, let's see what we can do. The big one is just improve Raise Long Dead Archer, I think. Nice discount on that. Ghost Ship Armada, it would have been nice to cast that in that province. I'm not sure what else that's really good though. I guess we could do twice spawning in that province. Mostly just archers, I think. but it'd still be useful for that. Yeah, we'll try and do something with this province. That's all the kind of movements over in this direction. We're starting to hunt members of Evernite. And I've started summoning Vinemen in all my forts now, with the nature guys. So these garrisons are pretty nice already, but let's start putting Vinemen in them as well. And I've also started summoning Zmays too. So I'm summoning Zmays in like all of my forts now. So we'll see what they look like next turn as well. I think they're pretty good, so they might be another nice addition to the armies. But that's pretty much it for this turn. You can see that my like long chain of scouts is slowly moving towards this throne, so we'll see what this looks like. We've got more scouts coming through in this direction as well. I'd really like to keep a scout on this throne and a scout on this fort. They get caught pretty easily. But yeah, but we're slowly scouting this region of the world, which is good. You can see that Jotun is actually pretty big. He extends all the way from there to there. I thought he might be quite a minor player at this point because he has no thrones, but no, he's pretty big. I guess he might have this throne, or maybe this is Atlantis, who knows. But that's pretty much it for this turn, I think. So in a couple of turns we'll try and attack this throne and see how that goes. See how we do against these big stacks. Hopefully that's okay. That's it for this turn. So that was turn 50. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next turn. Hello, welcome back. I got some more research done. So we're getting closer to the Fog Warriors buff. Level 5 gives us a bunch more buffs that we can do there. Lots of stuff in Earth. There's a big Rust spell that's AoE 30, Lingering 4. That's a lot of Rust. It doesn't even take a gem. And then there's a Warp Armor one as well. So lots of armor reduction. We've got a big Petrify, AoE 2. We've got a big Burden of Earth as well. This is AoE 29, Burden of Earth. It's MR negates. Isn't the actual Burden of Earth battlefield spell is easy MR negates, right? It might actually be better than that one. Weakness, Bone Warriors is Stone Skin. We got Bark Skin as well and Sturdy Hides. Frozen Heart just looks like Frozen Heart, I think. I'm not sure how much damage Frozen Heart does in the base game. Sounds about right. Yeah, so lots of cool stuff there. We'll keep going. We'll get Army of Fog next turn. Also Crumble, but that might be kind of hard to cast. Earth 6, 20 gems. Yeah. So we'll keep going. Old 6 also gives us Transformation, which might be useful. We can turn some of our Nature Mages into beasts or something. Did lots of summons as usual. We got a Cochithiad, some Zmay. Nomal found a Chasm of Strange Lights, which is 1 Earth Gem and 1 Astral Pearl. Quite nice. Let's look at monsters first though. See what we've summoned. We've got the Cochithiad. So she's Death 3, Water 3. I give her the staff here, so she's 4. Really nice. She has Indolent 15, Fear 9, Recuperation, Spirit Sight. Only a 10 hit point woman though. She's not very hardy. We'll keep her safe and do some death spells with her. And we also summoned a bunch of Zmay as well. Oops. Yeah, these guys are really cool. So it's a 3-headed dragon type thing that has fire breath. They fly. Got 45 hit points. We have a lot of buffs that'd be quite nice to put on these guys. We can have a little group of them at the back and stick Protective Force and Mist Form and Mirror Image and stuff on them. And set them to attack rear. They'll probably be quite good. They are very slow, amusingly. They can get around very fast with map move 26, but then only have a combat speed of 7. What's your age? Fortunately for us, they also have no gold upkeep, so that's good. Right, what else did we do? We spied a battle in Kopos, which is some foul swarm being thrown at Ermor. I assume that's from who also declared a prophet this turn. Good for him. Didn't find any blood slaves. There was a battle in Scorpion Cracks. It was Pan taking back a province from those vampire guys. Looks like there's no commander here though. So, interesting fight. That's over here. Oh, that's over here. Yep. I've got my scouts just about getting through Pan's territory at this point. You can see most of these provinces now. I'm just about to get a scout into his cap this turn. Dothian is always patrolled out, which happened this turn as well. we can see what's patrolling there. It's not too much. Dothian just has these guys patrolling there. Lots of harpies. As for events, in Wesh, there was an ill omen, unfortunately. In Monabar, we found the lair of a hideous troll. Bunch of gems and a ring of levitation, only 35 gold though. And 6 gems from Cassian Forest from a local wizard being lynched. There you go. Worldwide event, alterations are cheaper. That's nice. Yeah, cured some diseases. Lost our scout on Bhakti again as well. Yeah, very hard to scout these two provinces. Wonder what's here. Yeah, that's it for messages. So this is the last turn of prep before we attack this throne. I have lots of pieces in place now in these 3 provinces. They can all move variously into this region next turn. If I just select Yaram here, he's got 22 map move. You can see like all the provinces that light up. So we have considerable range. Anything that has map move 16 can move from White Harbour straight onto Dothian next turn. So this Astral Mage here, what are you again? Crystal Silk, can move straight onto Dothian if you want to. So even though there's nothing on his border, we are actually in strike distance at this point. There's some very slow stuff that unfortunately can only make it to the Bulwark, but that's fine. We'll dump a lot of stuff on Dothian and a little bit of stuff on God Coast, move some slow things into Bulwark, and then send a bunch of rituals and small squads into these provinces around here, just to cut things off. And that should all happen next turn, unless something goes wrong. This red arrow is just some more nuns moving over to keep curing disease in Morn. These guys are the slow guys, bunch of trolls and grubs slowly moving over. Forging some more flying carpets to move some of that stuff around, but it's pretty hard going. Let's see, Askath here has a flying carpet and 3 trolls. And he can actually move on to either of these forts. That's good. So we can get some of the trolls around. And that's it for kind of main movements. We've got more scouts going down through here and also through here. We'll finally be able to see what this throne looks like next turn. I assume the scouts are going to get patrolled out immediately, but it's all that counts. Yeah, Atlantis has so much land territory. I suppose it's pretty late in the game at this point though now, right? Cataclysm expected in 2 years. We're getting into the end game, I suppose. Lots of forging happening this turn. Since we have the Kokithiad, I gave her one of our skull staffs, gets her up to death 4. That lets her forge a bone armor. I thought, why not? This is a body armor. It's not very good, but it gives you cold resistance and also gives you soul vortex. So it's very expensive, but having a Sultan with soul vortex seems like it'd be very difficult to deal with. So let's do that. Let's plug up another one of our Sultans. I'm forging a bunch more items for that guy as well. There's a lead shield, amulet of anti-magic, so he'll be very, very magic resistant. I'm going to give him a firebrand since it's armor piercing and does a bit of clear. The soul vortex will kill living things, so a firebrand will be good against undead stuff. Give him an ice helmet just for some cold resist. I don't think he needs an extra attack if he's got a bone armor and a firebrand. And a ring of regen. Other than that, it's just more and more summons. We're still summoning stuff in and Giant's Rest, and also in White Harbour. We have quite a few Zmays in Hinnom next turn. I think we're doing 5 more or 4 more. And that's it for this turn. We have got Vinemen being summoned now as well. I don't know why, I mistakenly thought these guys were like constructs or something, but they're not. So I thought they'd be resistant to disease, but I don't think they will be. One of them's been diseased so far. So I guess we'll check on him in a few turns, see if he's got any afflictions. Yeah. I don't know, I guess I just assumed that they were just like animated constructs. I guess not, I guess they're real human beings. Alright, ending turn. So that was turn 51, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next turn.